Hello everyone, this is Lloyd from Bizzfo, and what I want to take you through in this tutorial is when you are doing packing for a specific client or customer, and also maybe just reviewing your orders as well. So let's start at the beginning. I am going to first of all set up a price list. So the scenario is I'm going to pack for a specific client, but I want to make sure that they have got items listed to them and it's for their specific description and their pricing. And once we have that, we will continue to the pick and pack that we can ship off for delivery. So let's go to our inventory first. Now on the inventory, if I click on my branch, these are just a bunch of dummy products, and you'll see view product client price list. Now I want to set up a new price list for the specific client. I can see it's not listed here, so let me do that quickly. So I'm going to go on not the price group, the price list itself, new price list, and I'm going to search for this test client. Domestics. All right, it is for branch 1, and I'm going to say new price list. And I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to select everything, I'm going to add it, and I'm going to flick back. Okay, so just to make sure I'm sitting on domestics, there we go. So this is the price list for domestics. And if you scroll right to the back, you can see that you can actually give it specific names specific to the client. So this invoice description, which is a yummy bun, and this, let's make this a big burger, would differ from the normal one which is sitting over there, which is a burger. And if you have a look at this burger, the normal, let me just navigate away from this one. So the normal burger invoice description, well, you can have a look over here. That is just burger. And just to show you the difference, there we go. That's the bun, the burger. And at the, so this will be displayed on their picking slip, their orders, and also their invoice. All right, so next up, what I want to do is let me show you this as well. I've just done a test account on the user side, and I've taken a test user, and I've allowed them to process a picking list on their side. So I've just switched to this user, signed in on their account, and let me show you what they can do. So this is a specific user that can do picking and packing. And let's start with this one. So this is domestics. I'm going to say new because I want a new reference, and then I'm going to say add all items. Now these are the items that are listed. You'll notice these are my product names, so this is internal use, so I can understand what it is. And then I'm just going to add some items, 1, 2, just random counts, and it doesn't matter, let me do boxes, 10. If you leave something blank, like chips, it won't be added as a sales order. So in this case, it's listing all the items on my price list. So if I trim my price list, then this list will become shorter. And then obviously I can now some other static information that might be needed by the supplier. PP1. So this is just all from the same block, and let's just see, this is a batch number 003. This is just random user enter information. We're not tracking this except for saving it. Okay, good. And then I've got a reference, so let's say this is delivery note 1264, and this is order number 669, some form of reference that you want to display. Next up, I'm going to click process, and this is now created as an order. So just to show you part of the navigation, I can click on the search button. If nothing's happening, it just means this is a new one, so I need to add. But at the bottom, I can click on my history. I can click on refresh, and if I want to view this one, I can view it as well. You'll notice there is a print button, so if part of your process is to create your delivery note, you can click on your print, and there we go. There is the order that I've created, and the addresses, and some comments, and so forth. Okay, good. Now, next up, what I want to do is just show you that, remember, this is the other user. So if I flick back to orders, these are the normal branches of the existing user, but they can't see anything. There's no information that's going to come up. So they only have the ability to simply go and pick and pack. Then I'm going to flick back to my profile. I'm going to go back to orders, and on the order screen I can see here is my order that was picked. It's basically a sales order that's been generated, and if I click on my print button I can see that again. And if I want to process this now, I can simply go and select it, click on my process button, and then it calls up the client that I have. It'll list all the items, and from here you can confirm it, update your prices, and move on. You'll note now that we've got the yummy bun and the big burger as well showing. And once ready, I can just click on finalize. And there we go. There's my invoice. So guys, yeah, just a recap, quite simple in terms of setting up your price list, creating a picking slip, understanding where your orders will go and lie, and once you have your orders, you can process them. Notice you also have your process status, so you can always track what your pickers are doing, and the person in this department could just monitor, and from here start to create the invoices. So that's it in terms of this show and tell. Any questions, please feel free to let us know.